Why, hello.
Hello. Oh, hello.
And Cork, you.
Yes. Welcome back.
We know
I
we've
guess
been gone for a little bit.
COVID and other stuff.
We had COVID and lots of other stuff. But we're back.
Yes, we are back. So tonight we are trying Jose Hernandez Mendoza Malbec from Argentina.
Sounds amazing.
This was part of a box that I got from Naked Wines. I'm an Angel member, and you can select all kinds of wines, or they have pre-selected boxes you can get. So I picked a summer sort of box. Anyways, this is one of those that came in there, and I just got another box from them because I've earned enough points. But I don't know where you can get this. There's the bottle there.
Well, the thing with Naked Wines is that all of their wines that they get are from independent wineries. So these are kind of not exactly local, but much smaller than your regular Robert Mondavi's and things like that. So that's why we really, really love their program.
So there's the bottle. We're only visual here, right?
We're visual here.
Oh, and that. Oh, oops. There. It's kind of hard to see, actually. Lighting here is, oh. Jose, there. Boy, he's doing buttons. So I'll be reading about it. We're gonna use our handy dandy,
our favorite
cheap thing
decanter
that I won at a wine club thing. It's an Insta decanter, plastic, no big deal, but it does the job. Oops, unless you pour it on the table.
Whoops.
It looks to be a dark. Could you have it
on it?
It's kind of a pretty rich looking color. I'm going to read about it here momentarily. Yeah, that's going to help me. Yes, much better. Be able to see, which is kind of key to the reading part. So I'm going to give it a little pour. Okay. There you are for that.
Thank you.
And looks really rich. And it looks like it's going to have some pretty serious legs.
It smells amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a great aroma.
Since we are playing catch up in our lives, we don't have any pairings for food or a charcuterie board
like we normally do.
But we are going to try to get on task and do this every week, so we should get it together. But
same time, same place, different wine.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
So, Cork you.
Salud.
Cheers.
Cork you guys.
Here's to the wine club.
All right, let's see what this tastes like.
Ooh. Dark and jammy. Very dark and jammy. So, I'm going to read his label. He says, "What is wine? For me, a desire, a challenge, something I look after, a massive love. And what is love if we don't share it? Part of my beloved Mendoza emerges, every time an angel drinks this blend. So cheers from afar, and thank you for all you do. Here's to the things we enjoy and the most, Jose." It's a 2020. You can get the on the back here. It has a www.nakedwines.com. You can get the backstory behind his wine. So apparently, this is a pretty decent vintage. Which I can see that very much. It's pretty stout as far as wine goes.
I quite like it.
I think this would be good with, I think like a spicy fish
Interesting.
with maybe like a fruit or wine sort of glaze or sauce accompanying it with some bright vegetables. That would be good.
Hey, Shannon. We
also
see you
desserts.
logged in.
Hey, Shannon.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
what's up?
Hey.
What
I
are you?
wasn't able to get the wine, but I definitely wanted to join you guys. I just put cast down. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late.
Oh,
No.
we just logged on because we're having technical.
And you have a 2-year-old. It's way okay. Are you drinking?
I will be.
So I don't know if you saw this bottle.
But yeah, it's a different one than the one I sent
I-
you. We had to change it up.
I'm not
Oh,
sure.
well, I didn't see the new one.
I don't know. Can you put it on here?
Yeah, it's the Jose Hernandez 2020.
But I can't see if it's in the camera or not. Is it?
She doesn't see us.
Oh.
She's on the podcast.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Jose Hernandez from Argentina. It's a Mendoza Malbec. It's pretty serious. I mean, it's pretty jammy and deep.
Were you a red or a white girl? I don't remember.
Me? Red.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Do you like more, beefy reds, if you will?
Yeah, I do. I like a drier
Mm-hmm.
red that's got more like black currant,
Yeah.
pepper, things like that, like a Zinfandel. I love Cabernet Franc, Cabernet Sauvignon.
This would be all right up your alley. It's definitely kind of jammy. It's drier. It's definitely got currant in it and could be like even just a hint of cherry, but I'm even maybe getting a little chocolate note, sort of just a hair. But it would be really good with some like spicy fish with some bright veggies, I think.
I think it'd be good with a pasta.
Oh, well, yeah. It's pretty, it's a nice.
It's a solid glass.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. This happens to be a 2020. And I got it from Naked Wines because I'm a member. I'm an Angel member of the Naked Wines Club. And they send you like these, boxes that you can get, pre-sorted, or you can pick a bunch of wines in a box. But it was one of the selections, and I don't know how limited it is or where you can buy it or how much it costs. So usually we try to pick something that you can get at the local store.
Yeah, something that's cheap. But
Yeah.
that's been recommended by somebody that's a good wine. Is our usual thing.
But we kind of missed it tonight. But
yeah, well, we were gone all weekend, so
yeah. So we're playing catch up in life. And so, what will you be sharing? What will you be drinking?
I haven't picked anything yet. I need to do that. Let's see.
Because it's just us right now, so don't worry. It
Yeah.
might be just us, for the whole time. And that's okay too.
Yeah. Once we get a little bit more.
Yeah, we didn't have time to actually put it out there too much, so.
We got to just get more consistent with it.
I love that you guys pick a wine beforehand.
Yeah. We
Make it available. I know, you said that you were out this weekend and didn't have time to do that, but I think that's so fun to just like sit together and open a bottle of wine together and talk about it. It's so fun. I'm sorry that I didn't get the right one.
No, it's
No,
fine.
this one, this was a last minute thing. This is.
We'll be better at picking the wine, in a week in advance, and then
We'll pick it maybe,
we can pick it tonight or tomorrow.
And we usually do like a Publix BOGO wine because you can get some pretty good, really yummy wines.
Really good ones.
And it's available to everybody. Like this, I'm not sure because it came in the mail.
Yeah, we try to go away from the Naked Wines. Not that it's not a great club, but it's not stuff that's easy for everybody else to find. So we want to make sure that everybody can go ahead and find the wine and then have it with us. And normally we do like a big charcuterie board, and we'll try it with different things, dessert things, cheese things, meat things. But
I mean, you guys need to send the charcuterie board over if you're going to do that.
Yeah, we usually do we'll do hummus and all sorts of yummy stuff and cheeses, different kinds of cheese.
Yeah.
We had one last time we did it. I think we did
We did like a whole ginormous spread.
yeah, we had
We
like
did,
4 different cheeses and the wine tasted.
Oh, I went nuts that day. I was
Yeah.
bored. I just went nuts.
but the wine tasted different with every
Yeah,
cheese. It was just amazing.
And that's why we do this, so that you can taste it together and talk about it. It's not expensive. It's 30 minutes out of your day to just unwind, especially when you're putting down a baby and things like that.
I'm guessing that this bottle here is likely like a $40 bottle if I'm going to take a stab at it. I get discounts and stuff because I'm a member and it tastes to me at least a $40 bottle of wine.
It's a pretty good one, and I like Malbecs, so this is definitely a good one for sure. I just like Argentine wine.
Is it pronounced Argentine?
Argentine.
Hmm.
Argentina? No, just Argentina. So how are you? I mean, that was a terrible loss last night. Did you watch the whole game?
Terrible loss. What?
Did you watch the hockey game?
Yeah, I
They
did.
won.
We won.
Oh wait, sorry.
Yeah, they won 6-2.
I was like, do we have a traitor? I'm just kidding. Do we have a Colorado fan on here?
No, I
Yeah.
actually got my I'm gonna wear my Lightning shirt to work tomorrow, and I work in Pasco County. And my boss, well, not my boss, but one of the managers, he hates the Lightning, so I'm wearing my Lightning shirt, and I'm gonna wear my Pride button, the one with the 2 Wonder Women kissing. So, just to cause controversy over.
Why not? When do they play again?
I think tomorrow.
Oh. So what are we drinking, Shan?
Oh, I pulled out. It's from Last Bottle Wines. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that.
No, what is that? Do
It's
tell.
not a club, but it's a site that has discount wines for sale, like one type of wine each day, and it's called Last Bottle. If you actually do buy the last bottle, then they'll give you $50 credit towards your next order.
Ooh.
But this one is a 2018 Zinfandel from the Sierra Foothills. It's called Edict.
Oh,
Out of Napa, California. So
2015.
Do tell us how this tastes.
2018.
Oh, 2018. Sorry.
Yeah, let me pop it. I was going to see if my husband was coming out, if he wanted to join and sip and converse as well. Let's see.
Go get him. Oh, I guess she knows.
She's gonna save up the energy until I'm done.
She knows it's wine time. So for anybody that's out there listening, anybody, Stacy got a new cat, a new member of her family, and she has picked a very appropriate name.
Yes, I did. I decided to name her Savi. She happens to be a Siamese mix, but looks incredibly Siamese, and she was found in an alley in DeLand, Florida. And I decided to rescue her from the people that found her, and she's pretty white cream color with the brown ears and nose. So she's kind of named after Sauvignon Blanc because her first encounter with me was at a wine bar, and since we're a wine club and we are wine enthusiasts, I decided Savi was kind of cute because she's also very sassy and saucy.
That is cute.
I think so.
So Savi is the name.
Savi.
I love that.
She is really coming out of her shell now that she's eating, and
I feel like she grew a bunch.
She may have. She's got a fat belly already.
Shannon, I'll take a picture of this. We'll send it to her. Like she's like over there just cuddled up and sleeping.
My
Aww.
plug in over there.
Well, you would think that she would be all out and about, but no, she's tired now.
Well, she was. She up on the counter. Nope, she terrorizes my couch all day, apparently. She goes nuts. She's got some mice to play with, and she likes my scrunchie. She drags around like she hunted it. It's funny. And she's so tiny. I'll have to take a picture of her. I hear glass clinking.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She's out over there. Her little paws are sticking up. So Savia is the name. She finally got a name. She had to earn it.
Well, I couldn't. I just wasn't sure.
Well, how was your drive back? Shannon. No.
She disappeared.
Yeah, she's in and out. She's looking for her husband.
Yeah. So, anywho, just sort of chillaxing. It's been a long couple of days since we returned from the Florida Wine and Grape Growers Association annual meeting, which I don't know that they had it for the last 2 years. No,
No, they haven't
Okay.
had it in 2 years.
so it's it was a great event. We, like I said, we went to DeLand, Florida, met lots of really great people.
So these people make their own wine, which is so incredible because it's regular people just like us that decided, hey, I want to throw up a couple vines. And some of them, are larger scale, but for the most part, they're just average people like us that just looked for a new hobby. And just, some are novices and amateurs, and some know all about the air and soil and everything like that. So it was a very interesting mix of people.
And in fact, I think it's Lakewood Winery, I think, is a big one in Tallahassee.
Ridge out of Claremont.
Oh, okay. Lake Ridge. Yeah, where, the people that spoke were very like master's degree type. They know their shit, just to say. So
just
it was incredible to learn a little bit. It's a little bit past her and we don't have our own vines, obviously, yet.
Well, that's okay. We're going to do a harvest with Shannon, right?
Yes.
We're going to have a harvest party at Shannon's house and get that whole oleander of grapes, and we're going to make wine with it.
Oh.
It'll be fun. Yeah, so we're planning our next events. So that'll be up on the website also. They'll be local. So I think we have June, the end of June.
June, July, August.
That's all planned. I think we
don't have September, but we already know October. So
yeah,
we just have to figure out September.
And
then we need to figure out if we're going to pause for the holidays like we did last year.
Yeah, the holidays can be super busy, Christmas and all that. But you never know. We might maybe do a private dinner or something, or do something like really fancy schmancy.
We could get Sean involved in that.
Yeah, we could.
Well, the reason why he texted me today, because he saw this. He's like, oh, you guys are doing a podcast.
Hi, Sean, if you're on.
He's not. But,
oh.
So Shannon, one of our wine club members, I'm telling you, we have some amazing people that know so much about wine. Been all over the world. And this guy, he's got wine, like I'm telling you, it's like a bunker. He's got the wine bunker. If there's a hurricane, I want to be in his house. And he just makes these amazing meals and all these things.
He's such a nice guy. And Eric, he was traveling to buy some property in the south of France or something last week. Saw him. So.
Oh, that's what he was doing. That's right.
Yeah,
he was going to be gone for the summer.
And he's an sommelier, so incredibly knowledgeable.
Yeah. But
not pompous. Not,
Yeah, these people are very average. They're cool. So Shannon, we'd love to have you at our next one. I know your schedule's busy. Taking care of kids and wines and husbands and things.
Yeah, just let me know.
Yeah, I think we picked, what date did we pick in June? The 20-something, 25th, somewhere around in there.
Yeah.
Is that the one at Sterling that we're going to try?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sterling.
So we went there. When we did our wine crawl in March, we went there. We started there, and basically they did like a private thing for us, which was super, super cool. So they're closed every Monday, and the owner was like, we could do like a whole event for you guys. So that's what we're planning on for this month. So it'll be fun. And then we're going to, like we told you, we're going to do the countries. That's going to be fun.
Well, it won't be June. It's
Well,
July.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
July.
Sorry,
August.
June is done. Yeah, it'll be July because
Shannon, are you drinking?
I am drinking. I'm taking some notes on this Zinfandel. Yeah.
and how does it give us some insight?
Give
What
us
is
some
it like?
feedback.
So just looking at the color of it when you pour it out, it's not as dark as what you would think for, I guess, most Zinfandels. It's like a pale ruby, and the aroma on it has like a medium intensity of like violet, black cherry. I get some black plum, black pepper a little bit.
Wait, what is it that you're drinking?
It's a Zinfandel.
Okay.
It's called Edict out of the Sierra Foothills. It's from that last bottle wine club I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Eat it? That's hilarious.
Edict. EDICT.
That was like eat it. Like
Yeah.
Not like beat
like
it.
beat it. That's why I was like, that's hilarious. Now eat it might be somebody's name.
I don't know.
I might have just insulted somebody, so I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Happens, though it happens. And
So
you
kind of medium bodied, huh? What would you pair it with? What do you think?
Crying in the background. Sorry about that.
That's all right. So what would you pair it with, do you think?
A glass.
your stomach,
Yeah.
not your liver. Your liver, is gonna turn it into something else.
We usually do like a nice salty steak with it. I told you we do our steak nights once a week.
Oh yeah, when's
So I
that
think
this
like
week?
the pepper of the Zinfandel usually goes well with a salty meat.
Somebody did not go down all the way. It sounds like.
No, Daddy's in there with him right now.
So Daddy doesn't get to have wine with us. I don't know. What were you gonna say?
I was just wondering when steak night was next. Not that I'm going to go because I don't eat steak. But I'm just curious.
We do it every Wednesday or Thursday.
Oh, yeah?
It just depends on what's going on. Mm-hmm.
That's cool. So you got your steak friends and everybody steaks out.
You guys are welcome to come over if you want. You got some free time on a Wednesday to drive all the way over here.
Look, Wednesdays actually work for me if it's like on my way home from work, actually, because I have to pass by Tampa to get home.
Yeah.
I'm currently under the gun for things. I'm pretty well locked down for a while, for a couple months probably, as far as that goes, unfortunately. But it's okay. It's work, so it's good to be painting and creating murals and getting paid for it. So I can't bitch. But I don't know what else.
Nothing else really. Normally, Shannon versus sorry. Normally we've marketed this better and we're normally up to speed, but this week was just a little off.
Yeah.
Because Stacy came home with a cat. And
No, I love it. It's fun.
And
It'll be neat to see how it changes over time too.
Yeah.
No. Normally, like I said, we normally have a spread. We normally have the wine planned, and usually we have quite a few people popping in. But I changed the link at the end. That's why I don't know if you saw I say a different link. So I think that really messed everything up, because I had to create a new link.
Yeah, we've had a couple people from Philadelphia.
Yeah, like
before,
all over, and they'll chime in and want to hang out and things like that. So
but we dropped off on our consistency. I think that's part of it too.
So. Well, that's why we were like, no matter if this one is crappy, we need to be back.
Yeah, we do.
We keep doing them every week.
And we'll announce maybe, make sure we have.
Yeah, tomorrow. We can start it tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's a bad day for me. Thursday.
Yeah. That way everybody can see what wine we're drinking if everybody wants to share it together and say, well, no, it's just interesting to see different people's palates. And I always like the idea of trying different things when you're drinking it, just to see what brings out what flavor, and it gives people ideas on what to cook or.
Well, it's just like, like my mom's like, I just want to buy, she like wants to fill up her wine rack. And I'm like, well, just don't, remember she was saying that when we were at the house. And I'm like, well, don't just buy stuff. Like there's decent dollar figures of wine that you can buy that are actually good wines, Don't just go out there and buy a bunch of cheap stuff to fill up your rack. So we're trying to help a lot of people. So we know quite a few people that know a lot more about wine than we would ever dream of, that help us. Like I said, I have a sommelier that I work with. He gives me a list and he's like, here, these wines. And he's like, I tried this one and did it. I really need him to call in one day.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, we need to get him to call in one day.
And we got to touch base with our original wine club people.
Yeah,
too.
like we've been down. we both got COVID. We Just a lot of things happened in this. So we kind of stopped wine club for a minute. So we promised ourselves we're going to gear back up. And even if we had nothing going on today, we were still going to do the podcast. So
Yeah. Well, we got here. I mean, I can't
We're here.
believe I got here home on time to take a shower.
we did not mean to bore you, Shannon.
No, I'm not bored. I'm listening to Ryan. He's giving me some feedback on the wines. He says it's not for him.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
Wait, which one's Ryan?
Her husband.
Oh,
Certainly not her 2-year-old.
Oh, why can't you never know? Well, why are we not hearing his input?
Because he's.
I had him on mute because he was sharing his feedback. He says he doesn't care for it as much. He says it has a a flavor like it's been poured through cardboard.
Ooh.
Does he like wine though? Like,
yeah, he does like wine. I don't think he's been happy with many of the bottles we've gotten from last bottle, but I think we've had some good Chiantis and stuff from there. So, I mean, we don't buy from them all the time, but
Have you found any of them being corked or just maybe out of date or out of, not good because of. No?
I don't know. Like I don't notice a specific wine fault to say that it's, but it's sat in an environment where the temperature wasn't even and it just kind of spoiled or anything like that. It doesn't have muted notes in my opinion. If he's tasting cardboard though, maybe cork tape, but I don't get that.
Maybe he's just being a big baby.
Or maybe you're just, maybe you just are not as picky. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, I was worried. I had to pick up a whole box of wine today. It's been waiting for me to pick up the last 5 days. And I was going to get it this morning and thought, oh no, it's going to sit in the car all day. And that's no good. So, because it's 8,000 degrees in there. So I ended up picking it up after work between here and taking care of the horses. So I've yet to open that box to see what goodies are in there. So it's going to be exciting.
So what was there at the wine association? There was 70 bottles. Was that what
62.
it was? 62. Wow. Yeah, I couldn't drink 62.
I forget who.
I don't know how many I drank.
What's his name? Who organized the thing? I can't remember his name.
Jer.
Yeah, he said there was like a couple people that drank or tried all 62.
That's amazing.
Well, they probably just took a sip and spit it, dropped
God bless you, though. I couldn't try 62. I think I tried a fair amount. Did you try a lot of wine, Shannon? I think you did.
Shamefully, I tried probably like 20, less than 30. I mean, I tried to try them, but some of them are just.
They were too bad to drink.
A lot of sweet wines.
Yes.
And shame on me. I didn't even turn my sheet in at the end of the night.
I did. Same thing.
Oh, I did. But yeah, I'm not a sweet wine drinker, so I had enough of the sweet stuff. I was like, oh, I can only take so much.
Did you know Lexi from Secret Garden, her wine won?
Yes.
Her category.
Wait, that's not Alexa, is it?
Definitely
Alexa,
deserved.
Yeah. Oh, she finally texted me back the next day. I was like, where were you?
And then Alan picked out from Elliott Winery, the one that won, I forget what the category was, but it was I guess it was a 12-year-old bottle, but it did win also. We weren't there for the awards and all that, so.
And Alan almost named the cat because he said Frankie, and Stacy was kind of thinking Frankie.
I almost went Frankie because of, Frank Sinatra, Blue Eyes and all that. But I think Savi.
I like Savi. What's
I
her name?
Yeah.
That's her name.
She's passed out right now.
She is passed out.
She's waiting for me because then as soon as I go sit down, she's going to. Oh my goodness. So how was your day anyhow, Shannon?
It was great. Got to hang out with little man and do some errands, shopping around a little bit, and doctor's visit, stuff like that.
So was he
all extremely fun things, let me say.
I'm so jealous. Was he so excited when you got home though?
Yeah, he was.
Have you been away from him that long before?
No, I've never actually been away from him at all.
Oh,
I mean, not overnight, not for that duration of time.
Wow.
Yeah, but we made it through.
That's a good thing. And you got some rest.
Good for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dad's like, I need a break. Like it's Father's Day, dude. Oh, did he like his beer?
He hasn't tried it yet.
What?
The beers.
No, and you worked so hard for that. I'm joking.
So he's more of a beer drinker per se than a wine drinker, or just halvesies?
He likes both, and bourbon, whiskey, scotch.
Okay, so he's equal opportunity, just about.
Yeah.
All right, I like it.
Can make him happy.
I love that. I like a good, Crown Royal every now and again, tequila now and again, every once in a great while. Vodka is my go-to. But
where were we? And I said, I want a Captain and Coke. Remember, I was like,
oh my God, those were the old days.
Yeah, that was me, man. Back in the day when when I was like skinny and that didn't make me fat. That was my drink.
VO and diet.
I mean, I was so tiny. And we used to do the VO and diet all the time too.
God.
That's right. I was so tiny. We were all so tiny, and we were just drinking this stuff like all this sugar. Didn't even matter.
Yeah, things aren't like that now.
Yeah.
But
we did a disco party for her birthday a couple months ago, and we danced all night. And then I woke up and I go, why do my shoulders hurt? Like, I get why everything else hurts.
We reviewed the tape.
We reviewed the
videos, and the dance moves prove that
but
we know why everything hurts.
But we were like, well, that's why we were so skinny. Like, we did this every week, twice a week. During the week, sometimes.
And don't forget that little metabolism thing, that we used to have.
Yeah.
Beyond the metabolism thing, like we actually just did physical things for fun.
We danced all night long. I mean,
we would dance
disco party. Yeah. I danced. I hardly drank because I was just dancing. He was playing everything I wanted to hear. I was out there. We had wigs on. It was nuts. But I was drenched. And I thought, man, I haven't done that in eons.
Get out there, do it again.
Yeah, I know. So we're trying to. We said that we're like, we need to do this again. Why don't we do this anymore? What stopped us, other than getting older? But there's lots of people our age that still go out and do stuff like that. I don't know why we think that they're not out there. But anywho, that's another podcast.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna peace out here, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
I don't think we have much else because we're just drinking.
This one was a little lame, Shannon. We're so sorry.
We're sorry.
We were not perhaps for the way we normally are.
But
it was fun. I got to open some wine and hang out with my new ladies.
Yes. Maybe next week we more towards like between 7:45 because it's
if that works for Shannon. Look, the only thing with me is that Wednesday is my crazy day.
Right.
So but as long as
you can get home,
at a decent time, I don't care.
And it gives me time to get home from everything.
And it sounds like Shannon needs some time as well. So
I mean,
we can shoot for 8:00. I don't care.
I mean, that way we can get the charcuterie board, and if there's internet problems and sign-in problems and all that.
Does that maybe work for you?
That sounds great for me.
All right, so same bat time, same bat channel, but I'm sure we'll probably text in the interim.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll show you a picture of Little Savi, and we'll pick a good wine, and
we'll let you know. We'll probably pick it out by Thursday.
Okay, so do you normally, I know you guys text me, but for the benefit of other folks that, log in or join, do you post the wine?
Yeah, so I post it on our Facebook group and this Podbean. I usually post it on here as well. And then I do a meetup as well.
Awesome.
So I post it on quite a few different platforms.
That way, if you want to share, drink something else and share what you're drinking.
Right.
Also.
It doesn't have to be, catered to what we're drinking.
But we kind of like if somebody is like, well, you know what, I want a $20, $15, whatever it is, something good that's, not swill. And
the whole point of the podcast is that like you're home, we're home, you've got a bottle, we had a bottle, we're going to drink it together and talk about it. That's like the whole point. So. we'll just keep doing what we're doing. It'll evolve as we keep going.
Yeah, and any suggestions that you might have or are always welcome too. Like, hey, maybe, and I do want to do one where we do a champagne and a white and a red all in one, like
Do a flight.
just do a
Flight night.
small flight with like an appetizer type thing, a bite of a main dish, and then a dessert. Like, I want to kind of maybe do one that's a little more extensive in the future here too. That would be fun, I think.
Yep. So next week we'll definitely plan it a little bit better, and we'll definitely talk to you before we launch next week. So you better be on, girl.
All right, sounds good. I will be.
All right.
All right, Shannon. Have a good night.
And
Bye,
everybody
ladies. Good
else
night.
that's
Thank
been
you.
on, thank you.
Cheers.
Cork you.
Cheers. Salute.
For you. Cork you. No logins. It's like a first.
Yeah, so you have to share her number with me also.
Yeah, I've been
if you
meaning
would.
to do that.
Oh, look, it's like she knows.